But before we look into the PBA Finals, we have to talk about our rookie head coach here, and it's the perfect time to look back at his first conference as the head coach of the Magnolia Chicken Timplados Hotshots. Let's welcome back to the show, Coach L.A. Tenorio. Coach, welcome back, welcome back.
Thank you for having me again.
Yung last time nandito ka, di ba, magsisimula pa lang.
Announcement.
Oo, tsaka naglalaro pa lang yung idea na, baka maglaro, baka ganyan. Madami na nangyari since. So, overview muna tayo. How was the conference for you? How was the experience for you in general muna?
In general, actually, we were talking about it nga ni Diego, no, before we air, no. Actually, it was fun.
Okay.
It was fun. Of course, there's a lot of struggles, adversities, and challenges along the way. Hindi naman siya perfect, di ba? That's why napilitan ako maglaro because of the injuries also of my two guards, main guards, no. So during the latter part of the conference, so it was really a big blow for us. No, but in general, it was fun because again, I was telling Diego nga that most of my team now, most of the composition of my team are young players. Yep. No, so since I'm young as a coach also, and they're young, and gusto ko yung composition ng team namin, gusto ko sabay kaming natututo. No, so I'm learning from them, they're learning from me, and yun yung I think big lesson and factor itong conference na to. I learned a lot from this team, from Magnolia team, this conference. No, I discovered the strengths and the weaknesses of each and every players. Because nakakalaban ko sila, sure, 'di ba? Iba yung nakakalaban at nakikita mo sa ibang team compared to talagang yung harap-harapan.
Kasama mo,
everyday mo kasama
you
sa
talk to
practice,
them,
bonding
yeah. And what I really like about the team now, they're really buying into the system na gusto kong ilagay sa team ng Magnolia, no. Yes, they're struggling offensively, and it showed in the stats, no. Actually, we were, I think, in the bottom of possessions, I think, no, pinakamababang possessions and points per game, no. So it just showed that we're adjusting. No, I'm adjusting as a coach, they're adjusting as a new system. Remember, it was 8-9 years of different system, no. So yun naman sinasabi ko sa kanila. I mean, I don't really push them really hard and pressure them really hard to win. I know, win will come. But the most important thing right now is really to get to know, the strength and the weaknesses of each and everyone, knowing my strength and, knowing their strength. No? And most especially, I always tell them just enjoy the game.
Yeah.
No? Yun yung masaya sa mga bata. Minsan yung mga bata, they're really eager to win, to play hard. That's automatic eh. But yung enjoying the game, minsan nakakalimutan na nila eh. Di ba?
For sure.
So, yung
Coach, 6-6 in your first conference, made it to the playoffs, and syempre nakausap mo, you were talking about all the young guys, how you want to develop them and slowly adjusting. Pero medyo curious ako, how was the conversations with the vets naman? Because like, you have Paul Lee, you have Mark Baroka, mga kalaban mo to dati, mga rivals mo dati. But now coaching them, how was that conversation like na, you're slowly explaining to them that, we have young guys, but you're here to guide the younger guys?
Well, that's the first thing I did, no, when I came into Magnolia, is to pay respect to the vets. I know that. I know the fact that I really have to pay respect to the veterans. No, they've been in Magnolia longer than me, so they know the culture. They know the winning and losing of they felt that the winning and the losing nung sa Magnolia. Sila yan eh. So I paid respect. I talked to them one-on-one. I talked to them that, hey, I know you're vets. We have young players. It's their responsibility also. It's not only my responsibility to guide these young players, but more so them. Yung mga vets. No? If you take a look at, looking back, if you see that my starting five is mostly young players, but going to the second five, it was really my vets. No?
Vets na.
And it was really by design. No? So, nag-usap kami, pinag-usapan namin yun na I really wanted to start the young players for them to feel right away, feel the game right away. And then whatever happens, it's still the vets. The vets will still be in the game. Latter part of the conference, I started using them really, until the end of the game. Because for me, it's still, the vets will. I still have to go to my vets.
Yes.
Especially,
Sila yung nakakaalam
sila yung
ng
nakakaalam
sitwasyon.
But one thing, katulad yan sinabi ko na yun yung maganda sa team namin na naiintindihan nila. Naiintindihan ng young players, naiintindihan ng vets. So hopefully moving forward, this conference, especially with import, hopefully moving forward na marami kami natutunan and we really come back stronger this conference.
Personally, what was the biggest adjustment that you had to make na hindi mo akalain na gagawin mo? About, coaching in general.
Well, coaching in general, it's siguro number one is to play and then to coach right away, diba?
Right.
And secondly, it's really, I didn't see myself really getting mad at the players.
Okay. But it happened.
It happened because,
Hindi mo pinlano, pero
hindi ko
it
plinano,
happened.
but,
Tell us about that experience.
It's I'm the type of, siguro, gusto ko na I'm the type of coach that you know what you did wrong, and I want you to recognize that and admit that, and then you come back, and then you prove that, hey, I can play again and I can make bawi. Ganun lang.
Right.
But if you're gonna do it consistently, I mean, that's the time na doon naman ako papasok.
Right.
No, but because we practice that every day, we talked about it every day, 'di ba? So
So naghalo yung frustration.
naghalo
ng
yung
konti.
frustration and of course with as much as I don't want to get mad, but ando pa rin talaga yung competitive
Passion.
Ando pa, kumbaga,
You want to win.
it was really hard siguro in my part also between me as a player and as a coach. So I have to draw between the lines. I don't want to tell them, no, when I was playing, I was like this.
Right, right.
Because again, in the end of the day, my mind and the minds of other players are not the same.
Kaiba.
The talent that I have and the talent yung kung ano man meron yung mga players, it's different.
Pero coach, positive yung kinalabasan nung
Yeah,
mga experiences.
in my experience, it was positive. And then
Okay.
the players will really, recognize, oh yeah, mali kami, coach, So, kasi di talaga ako nagagalit sa kanila as much as I can. Because I explain it and then minsan ako na sumasali ako sa drill. Actually, not minsan. Madalas ako sumasali ng drill para makita nila.
Right.
Ganito.
Execution.
No?
Saka mas madali nila makikita kung ano yung gusto mo if you're right there on the
Yes,
court with
yes.
them, di ba?
Yeah. So, I mean, yun yung yun yung difference. No? And then
Coach, I want to talk about that moment where you obviously you talked about it. You played as a playing coach, right? Just the whole experience of it na I think you played around 10-11 minutes during that game. You're coaching while you're still playing. Although point guard ka naman, you've been doing that your whole career. But how was that whole experience?
Yeah. Out of body experience.
Yeah, that's
siguro.
crazy.
Actually, Jegs, you mentioned it, I thought, playing as a point guard all throughout my career and being the extension of the court all throughout my career, akala ko ganun kadali.
Kala mo same lang.
Akala ko ganun kadali.
Okay.
Akala ko ganun kadali lang na, ginagawa ko na to, coach na ako ever since I was coaching,
Yeah.
back in days, I was
Right.
coaching Jape, I was coaching Greg,
Anong
even Justin.
nagpahirap? Anong pagkakaiba?
Number one is the preparation. Mentally. Because mentally, you have to shift. The start of the game pa lang, pre-game pa lang, I have my own routine.
Yes. Yeah.
As a player.
Of course.
And then, I have a routine as a coach. I have to write the game plan, I have to talk about the game plan, and then, I have to do the warm-up, I have to talk to the coaching staff, what will we do. So, I really salute, Coach Sonny.
Sonny J, the legend.
Siya yung naging, I
Grabe
think
yan.
for me, siya yung isa sa mga naging successful. And I think I heard also Coach Norman.
Yeah, of course.
Was successful doing that.
course.
It was really hard. It's hard. It's hard. But again, it's a great experience, a great opportunity for me to do that. And, one thing that what I like sa nagawa ko is, the respect that I gained doon sa mga teammates ko and mga players ko. I think yun yung isa sa naging lesson din sa kanila na sinabi nila, Coach, okay, so now we know. Now we know. So, moving forward, I think they're excited. Actually, I'll start practicing pa lang this Wednesday. And they're excited already. I think they've been practicing for the past week because I want them to really, go away of parang alis muna kayo sa basketball. Yung mind nyo. Spend time
Detox
with your
muna,
family.
parang
Spend time with your family. And then be excited when you get back.
Right.
Kaya lang iba, yung mga bata talaga, too eager Talaga,
Mag-workout agad.
last week pa lang, nag-workout na. So, but, you can't complain.
For sure.
Can't complain. Can't complain.